How's it going, guys? This is Matt the Mean Mug from Mean Mug and Vape Reviews, and what we got today is the Sabre 5 series box mod from Massive Mods. Now we got the resistance here recommended at 0.6 to 1.5, and of course you see it's an unregulated MOSFET. It's got the MOSFET in there. It's a series box. And this is just it's a beast of a box here. You know, I got that beautifully. It came in black for me with the black button. I love that black on black. That's real nice. It's got a pretty short 510 adapter here at the top to screw in your RDA or whatever have you that you want to vape out of. This is the inside guts, and these are beautiful guts. These are just like the parallel, but it's ran in series. So we've got the two fuses there at the bottom to keep you protected. We've got the on-off switch for protection. We've got the MOSFET for protection. So this box here is just so well made. It was put together with so much thought of the customer and the price. You know, so this runs at $100 on their site, possibly different some other places. But for this kind of a box, for the thought and ingenuity that they put into it, it is well worth the money. As you see, it's barely got a little bit of wire just where it's necessary, and they are covered up perfectly, so there's not going to be any ground outs or anything like that. You're not going to be catching nothing on fire because of the wires. Really, you shouldn't be catching anything on fire with this, with all the protection. If you do, it's your own fault. So of course, what you got here in the background is a circuit board that keeps it all nice and cleaned up. This is made by them. They did all of this themselves. They did not order all this from China and just slap it together. You know, they really put some good work into this. And you got your on-off switch there that works wonderfully, so you don't go, you know, firing it off when you don't want to. And you got your low profile button here. Hear that click? That's beautiful. I could do that all day, but I won't. And of course, as I said, you got the wiring back there, and that's all nice and clean. It's covered up every last bit of it, every inch. Then you got the MOSFET up here, so the MOSFET's going to keep you protected. This is just really well put together. You really can't beat this. If you're going for unregulated, you can't beat it. You just can't. I don't care. You know, as you see, it's handmade in the USA, so this is made by American workers for the American people. You know, it's not mass-produced from China and shipped over here, like I said. Over here on the booklet here, what we got, you know, of course you see them, as I mentioned, the MOSFET protection there, and keep your button from, you know, it keeps all that power from going to your button and prying your button and everything else in there. It's got the internal safety switch there. You know, the switch is on the inside, so it keeps it nice and clean on the outside. You got two fuses, as I mentioned, low profile button, and of course the no lean. You know, you're not going to put it down and it's going to fall over. Easy open battery access. Let's see. You hear how tight that magnet was? But it is pretty easy to open, just like most of these boxes. You got a little notch on the bottom there. You just pop your finger in. You know, but that thing ain't falling off. That cover, I don't care what happens, that thing is not going to fall off. And it's good for picking up little wires that you got hanging around. That's how strong the magnet is. But anyhow, so, you know, and then the last thing there is the moisture-proof gasket. Keep everything sealed in and sealed out. So you really check these guys out at massivemods.com there. I believe it's got a dash in between. You can hit up Mammoth Mods. It'll pull you up to their website, you know, or check them out on Facebook. Give these guys a like. You know, they really put their customers first on this. And at their site, you can buy also, you know, DIY kits, so you can make it yourself. You know, with the same quality, just maybe not the quality of their workmanship, but same quality parts. You know, or if you need a part for your own, go there and order up a part for your own. They do custom mods, as you see right there. Pick color and use the logo. They make a tank. I haven't tried the tank. I'd like to try the tank, but you know, they've got this sub-ohm tank there. It's called the Barracuda. see if I can get that. You know, top fill, 5 milliliter. So that looks pretty good. And you know, what are you gonna do without batteries? You need some batteries, so pick them up while you're there. So check these guys out. Massive, there it is, massive-mods.com. You know, and I checked on the volt power on this. It gets all the way to a 8.3 on it. So that's a lot of power, a lot of volts there. Here in just a few minutes, I'll show you the voltage, and I'll go ahead and fire some clouds for you. Show you what kind of power this thing produces. Alright? And just keep on watching. Thanks.